guys, I'm fishing open water. I just run around. I've been seeing crappie running around here in open water, so I've been throwing at him. I finally got one of them to hit me. I threw it quite a few. And I'm fishing with the Misfits. I told y'all I was going to make a video fishing with the Misfits. I might not get it finished today, but we're going to make one, okay? Oh boy, I thought so. And this is why I like fishing open water right here. Bam! Let's quit and go home. Bait flew out of his mouth. What do y'all think of that one? Great day. What a pig. I have to take a picture of this and send it to my little buddy because he is not with me today. Oh my gosh, look here guys. He's 15 3/4. 15 3/4. What a pig. 15 3/4. All right guys. All right folks. 15 3/4. Doesn't that make you happy? Go and lay some eggs next spring. I'm gonna tell you what. Let me show you the bait. He's not coming. Let me get up and get my trolling motor too, guys. I don't have spot lock. I'm still turning by hand, waiting for part to come in. 6 weeks. Yeah. Y'all don't know how awful it's like right now. So I gotta turn right. I gotta do it this way. But I'm still catching fish and I'm still out here, guys. All right. This is a Misfit. It's supposed to be, I think this one was supposed to be June bug, I'm not sure. But see what the blue done on the nose? The blue and the chartreuse flipped to the top right here. All right. A little bit of it's okay, but you got a blue nose. And that's what I was telling y'all when I'm pouring. If you get it too hot, that's what happens. The blue goes in and it takes over the chartreuse, flips it around, and I call those Misfits. And I get at least 2 every time I pour. Okay, guys, I didn't take it wrong. Next cast, I spotted 2. As soon as I cut the camera off, next cast, I caught one of them. Look, they haven't been biting good all day. This is just making my day right here. He's a nice one too. Come here. He ain't big as the last one, but he's a nice one. Whew. All right, guys. There's for a Livescope. I hear this all the time from people, and I see that one of the subscribers I've met here on the lake, that lives a couple hours from me, and he comes to this lake and fishes. And I met him and talked to him one day. He said he got a Livescope. I'm gonna tell you something. This is where a Livescope can help you. It's finding these roaming fish in the spring, February and March. You can find them all the time like that. Look here, guys. That's a pig too. All right, video's over. Video's over. I'm going home. That's a pig too. He's 14 inches. All right. Bam. Let me show y'all what I'm looking for. This ain't a real big one right there. Right there's one. All right. See, he's hanging there. He's 30 foot away. He's 10 foot deep. Now, I'm gonna go after him. This is when I wish I had my other camera with me. I don't have my tripod with me. I was gonna set it up a little bit ago and I didn't have my tripod. All right, guys, I got him. I cast it in maybe 4 or 5 times. I finally got it close enough to where he wanted it. Got it in the right angle or something. He finally grabbed it. And that's what you got to do. You just got to keep throwing at them till they grab it, or they run from it. They'll get to where they run from it if they don't want it. Yep, they'll get to where when it comes close to them, they run at it. And again, it's hard to cast it, and you got to cast out there and bring it right back with this fish. Now that ain't easy. You know, he was 30 feet out there. You get too close, you scare him. So even the stained water. So I just stopped. I almost got you. A little piece of skin got it. All right, that's the same bait. That mixed up one. Maybe I should just start mingling them like that, guys. Maybe they work better if I just. Sorry, guys. Check to make sure it's recording. Again, I got a brand new camera. He's gonna fool you. Who y'all think he is? He's the smallest one yet since I've been open water fishing. Look here, he's 13. He's a little smaller than that last one, isn't he? All right. Thank you, buddy. Bam, guys. A 15 3/4. One probably 14 at least in the area, and a 13. Should we try for one more? All right, guys. Fishing with the Misfits. Cause y'all heard me talking about I was gonna fish with the Misfits one day. Well, I did. One evening I fished with the Misfits and I caught 3 nice fish. Well, that was last weekend, guys. He's probably 10 inches. This one was supposed to be lime and chartreuse. You can see it's mingled green. And guys, I'm supposed to get my trolling motor fixed. This week. It's still broken. All right, I'll give y'all an idea here in the sunlight. That's supposed to be chartreuse and blue. See, it's got blue on the nose. This one, y'all haven't seen this one yet. This on Pour to Catch or anywhere. This is supposed to be chartreuse back, orange belly. You can see it's orange on his nose. This one's supposed to be watermelon candy and orange. See how it's orange up on the back? And I call them the Misfits. They're the ones when they come out. And I've got about guys, I must have 6 or 7 different colors there. And like I say, a lot of these colors y'all haven't seen yet because I haven't used them before. Some of them I made this week, but we've had I had a big paint job I had to get done. I got them laying right here, guys, where I can grab them because I got a mixture of colors there. But I got a whole bag of them. I got black and blue in there, the Misfits, where the black almost took over. But you can see it's all kinds of colors in there, guys. Oranges stuff. That's what I'm fishing with this morning. And like I said, now I'll repeat myself. I fished with them last week. I was ready to come in, and I thought, let me throw those a couple times. And I caught a couple fish on them. And you're gonna see those fish, and this is a different day. But it rained, I had to work, I had a big job I had to do. Y'all can see these big lake houses, they're huge. I had a living room to paint. It was probably, I didn't measure it, guys. It was the whole width of the house. So it was about 32 to 36 feet wide, and it was about 20 feet deep. And then it went upstairs, and the ceiling height was 17 feet to the top of the ceiling. Yeah, it's one of those. I paint a lot of them like that. I got a special lighter I use for it. And it took me 4 days. And during that time, I couldn't have fished anyway. It was windy. It was awful, guys. But we've had a terrible week of weather. It rained again. And then it rained again last night. And got cold. It was 28 this morning. So, we're going to see if we can catch a couple. There's still some fish on this dock, but they're holding the bottom. I'm going to try to get up a little closer. Got a little bit of wind. Try to get up a little closer and get y'all shot. All right, guys. I didn't even have my, I didn't even put my camera on yet. Look here. Y'all can see this. It's a striper. All right. Now I'm gonna let him, I didn't even put my camera on. I just stopped the boat and seen a couple fish, and I just dropped my jig down because I figured they were bass. So I just dropped a crappie jig down there, and voila. He ain't very big. He might be 4 pounds, 3.5, 4 pounds. Let me get him in here. Guys, I heard a YouTuber say one time, never do anything without your camera. And to be honest with you, I thought about when I pulled up here, I said, I just cut the engine off, and I've been having trouble with my trolling motor, y'all know that. And I got it fixed this week and took it out yesterday, and guess what? Yeah, it still ain't right, guys. It's turning this morning, it's turning left and right, but yesterday I had the spot lock on and she locked up on the pedal again. So the pedal is still locking up. He tore my jig up pretty, maybe not. That was bent. A 6-pound line, how'd he bend a jig? He's bigger than I think. Is how long is he? I'm not gonna weigh him or anything, guys. Let's just see how long he is. He's about 19 3/4, right at 20 inches, guys. All right, right at 20 inches. I don't want him. All right. Get back where the net is. Bam. Come here. When you got this long rod, I'm using my 10-foot rod, it's if you reel in too far, you can't reach them. You know what I'm saying? That's a jumbo magnum, guys. All right, let me get a hold of you. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. You know what? That's a jumbo magnum. What Steve would call that one. And guys, that was on a Misfit. This is supposed to be lime and chartreuse, and when I shot it, it went mostly chartreuse on a Misfit. I told you I was going to fish with those Misfits some, guys, see if I can catch a few fish on them. But this one took almost all chartreuse. Ain't no lime color to it at all. It just sucked it up. And like I said, I've got quite a few of them here. This is see, this one's supposed to be chartreuse. See the chartreuse coming around to the nose, some oranges on the back. And I caught the striper a little bit ago. I didn't say this when I caught him, but I caught him on this Misfit. And see, this was green pumpkin, so he busted him up. You heard me say he busted he broke the nose out because he's on that rattle jig. But you see the green came down in it too far. So I call him a Misfit when they ain't perfect, and that's what I'm fishing with some. Get him out from the dock. Guys, I didn't see but 2 fish here. I don't know if they're crappie or not. I was hoping they are. Looked like crappie where they was sitting on that dock. He's fighting good. If he's one but 3 up fish there. That's a bass. I thought if it's a crappie, it's a nice one. But that's okay. I'm fishing with the Misfits. Jump in the boat, big boy. That's a nice one too. Guys, y'all gonna see some bass in this video and a striper. I told you I'm just fishing, but I'm fishing with the Misfits. What do you think of that? That's a nice bass, isn't it? Guys, he ain't 3 pounds, but he's 2 something. He is 2 something. I've seen him many a time in a tournament. When I used to fish tournaments, look at that little bait. You don't have to have a big bait. I'm gonna release him, and I'm gonna show you why he's a Misfit. Thank you, buddy. This was supposed to be bluegrass. The blue's supposed to be on the top. Now y'all tell me in that mold how they trade positions. How did the blue end up on the bottom, right? All right, guys, I got something else on the Misfit. I think it's a bass. I think it's a bass. Well, I think it is. Well, I got my net in my way. Yep, that's what I figured. I didn't remind y'all that last bass I caught, that was on 4-pound test, guys. This is 4-pound test on here. That's when the lime one's chartreuse. Yeah, it ain't lime and chartreuse no more. And I got a jig hit on that, and it has the whole barb and everything on it, because I told you I carry them like that. I don't cut them off all of them because I want all the weight. I want the weight on there. But what I ran into here, there we go, there's another one. Live action. What I ran into was I heard some fish breaking. Water's 50 degrees, 50.42. I heard some fish breaking, and I looked around and threw my bait at them. That's how I caught the last one, just like I caught this one. That's a little bass. That's what I figured. And shad are in the back of these creeks. The crappie are roaming, guys. I'm having a tough time for crappie today. I found 2 schools of crappie today. And that's why you probably ain't gonna see a crappie in this video. And they won't bite me. They chase me, but they won't bite me. And a lot of it is because we've had some cold nights, and they haven't got settled in yet to the temperature change. And they're roaming. There you go. He's a little bass. He's about 12 inches, but hey, on an ultralight 4-pound test and a light action rod, bam, that's a lot of fun. Goes to Kid Brothers. They work on boats. All right. So what I've done when I ran back here, most of them were gone when I got back here. I was out there on a brush pile, and there was nothing on that brush pile. Oh, I just messed another one. And all right, there's another one, guys. You know, I done this in another video with one of my drop shot baits. When you get into bass school, and they're a lot of fun. This is 4-pound test this time. I had 6 that time. And you could catch a big one. There could be a big one mixed up with them. You never know. My little buddy just texted me and asked me what I was doing. He must have got home from school early today. And I told him I was fishing. When he watches this video, that's why I mentioned it. When I mentioned it, he texted me. It's about 3:30, guys. He's gonna get home around 4. So I don't know why he got out early today. But when he's watching this video, that's a spotted bass. He's gonna say, "Dang, I just texted him 10 minutes ago. He just texted me about 10 minutes ago and I moved to this spot after he texted me." But this is something that you run into if you fish a lot, guys. I've said this before. I fish a lot. This is the second evening in a row I have fished. And I'm probably going to fish the next three or 4 days. As long as my trolling motor's turning right and left. Right now it is. I just got off the phone with the mechanic. Minnesota, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with it. And they want me to call Minnesota next time it happens. So they will try to figure out what's wrong with it. But when you get into school and bass like this, and they usually average 10 to 14 inches, I can see them on the bottom here running around. Let me bring my bottom down here. All right, see right here? Look, I got one there. I dropped my rod, guy. I dropped my bait. I hadn't reeled it all the way in. I hadn't reeled it all the way in. I just dropped it about 15 feet from the boat to show y'all real fast, and one bit it. My rod jumped. All right, they're about 15 feet right here. And I'm using a crappie bait. As you can see, this Misfit, it doesn't matter as long as they think it's a shad. They've been up here chasing shad around. That's what they was doing. A lot of them went back out because I seen them go out in droves. When I first pulled up here, shoot, they filled the screen. There were so many bass. I had to be 30 or 40. And a few of them are still up in here, see? Trying to pick off the few shad that maybe got injured, or I'm sure that's what they do. They run around looking for injured shad, and that's why they're biting me. They're going, oh, there's a bite. There's an injured shad. He doesn't turn green. I'm trying to get y'all no live action. There's another one, guys. See this lot, look, he just bouncing that rod, ain't he? Look at it, because it's a light action rod. Woo-hoo! Like I say, if I had a great big old bass rod, now this acts like he's a little bigger. Look at him breaking here behind me. Look at him breaking. Yeah, I'll stay here for a little bit. This gets me off of crappie fishing for a little bit, guys, when something like this happens. I've got to catch him. You've got to fish for him. There you go. He's about 13 inches probably. Let's measure him. I won't take time to measure him. I'm afraid to throw my bait back in. I done that one time, guys, and caught a bass. Guys, look here. He's 14 inches. All right, 14-inch bass. See, they're for you. That's the size most of these. Look here. Jump in the boat, big boy. I'm catching 14-inch bass on a 4-pound test line and a light action rod. That's fun. Well, let me see if I can find these. Right here they are. See them right there? Right there they are. All right. They're at 20 foot. Now, you wouldn't have to have a Livescope, guys, to catch them. You just random cast the area. But it's helping me. That way I don't waste my cast. That way I know I'm casting where some are, see? Man, they're breaking all around me. There you go. Oh, he got off. Lost that one. I got another one though. Woo! That's fun. Lost one and try and catch another. Oh, don't break my 4-pound test now, dude. I haven't retied her. Oh, easy now. Don't break my rod, my line. I'm gonna tell you. Come on. Come on. I gotta catch another one. Get in here so I can cast for another one. Oh, he's fat. He's about the same length as the last one, but he's fatter. That little old crappie hook holding him. I got fat heads, guys. Hey, we gotta catch another one. My bait's wearing out. See if we can get one more off of it and I'll switch. I got a whole bag of them here. I got about 30 of the Misfits. Now guys, y'all not gonna see all these bass. Video would be 40 minutes long. The video would be 40 minutes long. There's so many bass running around here. I didn't think there was any bass in this lake this summer. Y'all been there. A couple times in July and August, I figured there wasn't a bass in this lake. All right, guys. They quit, and I went to the main channel. I seen some shad come through, so I turned around and followed the shad. Then I seen some bass fall in the shad, so I just stayed here. Just stayed here and started fan casting. I done lost a couple. I done had 2 bites that I didn't get in. So he's a little smaller fella. He's a spotted bass. This lake is full of spotted bass. Look at the shad in his mouth, guys. Look here. So that's the size of the shad they're chasing. Looks like he's about 1.5 inches long. That's why this bait's working really good. It's about the same size. This bait's 2 inches. It's about the same size as the shad they're chasing. Get out of that brooch. He's trying to get in the beaver hut. Guys, I have my line broke on my other rod. I told you it's a matter of time. They're gonna break that 4-pound test. All they gotta do is go around. See, it's a beaver hut here. All they gotta do is go around the trig in the water. You know, it's kind of a little limb or something size of your thumb or bigger, 4-pound test. They go around something like that, they're gonna snap you off. He hit me and took off, and it just went, bing, that was it. And I had me tied. I done caught like 6 or 7 bass, I don't know, in that area. This probably makes 9, I think. But anyway, that's a largemouth there. All right, on the little baby, on the Stinger Shad. All right, guys. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, guys. These, I've seen a school of shad. I've seen the bass run through them. Ooh, ooh, look at that. He took drag. He mean. I don't think he's any bigger. I think he's mean. And I just threw over there and let the bait fall down through the shad. And when I got below the shad, I seen this one roll up and grab it. I could see him on the scope. I got you. He's a largemouth. The largemouth and the spotted bass are mixed in here. Y'all, you got him hooked. He is a little bit bigger. He's fat, isn't he? All right, this is the one that's a lime. He's got a couple of silver flakes. The lime took over. It's supposed to be green and pearl, I think is what it's supposed to be. And it's green and pearl mixed. But as I'm showing y'all, they're catching fish. Hey folks, welcome again back to the Fish Away Country here at the end as we talk about the bait and the giveaway. Okay, these were Misfits. I got a whole bag of them. Okay, all right, and this was just a fun video I made, guys. It's green pumpkin. I had blues. You can see here where the orange took over this one. Okay, and some of them came. This is supposed to be black and blue. It's mostly black, but that's what I was doing, guys. Fishing with those. Okay, and that laminated plate, guys, is not the way to go. Some of y'all getting into it, unless you can figure out get better than I am. I kept trying. Like I say, if you get them too hot, and I said this in the beginning, if you get them too hot, they mix. Like, see, look, this is blue on the belly, orange in the middle, little bit of teeny blue on the top. It was supposed to be orange on the bottom, you know. And somehow when the blue went in, it pushed the orange to the top. Because maybe it was too hot. I don't know. But I caught fish on them. I caught them the Misfits. Like I said, I got a whole bag of them. But they work, guys. I'll probably end up getting some kids there along the bank sometime. A lot of kids bank fish there, and I'll send them bank fishing. I'll stop and give them baits. I'll stop and give them 5, 6 baits. That's what they're fishing for. But look, I appreciate you. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing. Now remember, Wednesdays are fun videos. Sundays are pour to catches. On Sundays, You put a number down, who gets close to the number over, I send you baits, guys. I send baits. I've been sending them all over the country, okay? So, no big deal. And my email address is under Show More, okay? If you look down, you see my email address. Just send me your address when you win, okay? I'm telling you all this, even though this is not a pour to catch, because people keep asking me this in the comments. How do I know when I win? And on a Sunday video, that's a pour to catch. Okay, that's a giveaway. You need to go back on Wednesday night or Thursday morning and look and see who won. Very top paragraph, I put in there who won. And I comment to the person that won. Okay? Because some of y'all guys, I've got one person that still has not contacted me that won. And I don't know what else to do. I have no other way to contact you. When you got a name like Big Bass Killer or the Crappie Master, I have no idea who you are. If you put your real name down there, Joe Smith, there's probably a bunch of Joe Smiths. How do I look you up and find Joe Smith? I don't even know which state you're from. See? So you got to come back and check on them, okay? Because I want you to get your baits. I want you to get your winning package. Hey, my name is Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. See you next time right here on Fishing Lake Country.